everyone, Kailey here. I'm on location at the Vancouver flea market, and today they're featuring an antiques market. So we're here to show you as a bride or as an event planner how to kind of approach these things and see and utilize some items for your own events. So it can be a little bit intimidating, so we're going to take you through. We've never been here, so we don't know what we're in for, but stick around for the ride. Here we go. So this is typical of what you'd find in an antique market. A little bit of everything all meshed together. So you really got to put your rose-colored glasses on and try to imagine what the item would look like, clean and free of other clutter and in its right place. So a few things that I can point out for you is you're going to find lots of beautiful glassware. So if you're looking for the head table to have something a little bit unique. I personally love glassware that looks like it's from the 1940s. It has a little bit of an edged top. So here's a few ideas. So here's some examples of beautiful jewelry. I personally have an obsession with cameos, and you can use them so many different ways in events, whether it's for an accent on a bouquet, in your hair, as actual jewelry, or even as a mom or bridesmaid's gift. Here's a few that are absolutely stunning. And you're going to find a wide variety usually at the antique market. So find the color that works best for you and something that grabs your attention and go from there. Here's a great selection of teacups. Teacups are a wonderful feature for vintage weddings. There's so many ways to use them. You can use them on a table, like on a head table, and set them. You could do a coffee station and use all vintage teacups rather than the traditional. You can use them as centerpieces by putting flowers in them. You could put a cupcake in them as your favors, and most recently people have been using them as cake toppers by putting, stuffing it with some flowers and putting little flags or bunting. So you can see all the different selection here. Personally, I absolutely adore this one. I think it's gorgeous. And over here, you can see the collection of gold ones. Those to me are classic, they're quite opulent, and they look a little bit unique. But it's really up to you. Go with your color scheme and go whatever tickles your fancy.
Je n'ai pas besoin d'un amant, car j'ai pour ça mes moutons blancs qui sont plus dociles.
So the big thing when it comes to vintage weddings is you want to have lots of props to accentuate all your different areas. This is a really great example of different props that you can use. Point out an old record player here, be wonderful next to a photo booth just for aesthetics. There's lots of different Polaroid cameras. You can get an antique handheld camera. It doesn't have to be functional. You can just sit there and look pretty, which is really great. Some other things I can point out are some antique rotary phones. Those are always really cute and fun to have. And different things like antique mirrors, lamps, anything that will make the vignette look complete and welcoming and genuine to the vintage feel.
C'est le retour des saisons, la joie dans la maison, c'est la vie qui recommence, le printemps et l'été.
So books are a huge accent to vintage weddings. You can use them by stacking them on your tables to hold centerpieces. You can use them stacked together to create a look as part of a photo booth. Or the other thing that lots of people have been using them for is to tear out the pages and make crafts out of. You can make some really sophisticated crafts out of really beautiful book pages. So here's an example of all different types of books that you can use. My personal favorite is this right here. It's the music sheets. These sheets are really good quality. They're thick cardstock, and so they're going to be easy to make crafts out of. And if you add some nice glitter accents, some pearls, some tools, some ruffles, they'd become really elegant and chic.
Noël des jours meilleurs, enfant de ma petite enfance, c'est le retour des cadeaux, les vitrines s'allument tôt, et pour ceux qui ont de la chance. Il y a les soirées en frac, moi je patine sur le lac. C'est l'hiver, chérie, la saison de la vie.
We're at the end of our little trip to the antique market, and overall I'd say I was fairly impressed. I found some great pieces, but also a lot of junk. So I just want to remind you that when you do these outings, you got to remember a few things. Like I said before, you got to wear your rose-colored glasses and be able to identify the things that are going to be quality once you take them out of here. And the other thing is, don't get frustrated. Most of the time, you're probably only going to find one or two pieces that are something of quality that you want to take home, but you will love them, and they are something that people are going to stop at and admire at your event. So I encourage you to take the opportunity to go to these antique markets, grab your girlfriend, grab a coffee like I did today, and head on out. So if you find something special, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Qui fourmille de corps bruns et blonds, excitante nudité, de bain froid pris d'un bond, dans l'eau bleue qui pétille, c'est